I cannot believe it. We're releasing an EP, and I could not be more excited to share with everyone what I've been creating for years. When I went to the recording studio, I was originally recording one song, one single, which was Meet Me, the very first song that I wrote at the beginning of the year. My producer went on a 2-week break, other known as Buddy, and when he came back, I was sitting in his recording studio, and we're sitting there talking about Meet Me, and he literally just looks at me dead in the eyes, and he's just like, "What else do you have?" I'm like, I don't have anything else. And I sat there, and then page after page after page, I was like, well, okay, I kind of have this. Let me pull up this recording, and let me show you this. And by the end of that day, we had uncovered like 6 songs. I think it was like something like 6 songs. Then there was this one song, and he was like, well, what's that? And I looked at it, and I was like, it's a very unfinished song. I wrote down something that I was feeling in the moment, place that I feel most connected to God. I don't know if this is anything really. It's just me. And he's like, well, let's hear it. And so I said, well, it doesn't have chords to it yet. And he's like, all right, well, you sing it to me, and I'll just kind of like figure it out on the piano. And I sat there and sang In the Water, and it came together like a beautiful piece of art. I mean, by the end of that session, me and Brad were in tears, and I think that is what music is all about. And we were like, I think we need to record that. And so the name of the EP is In the Water. I'm humbled at the opportunity to even have stepped foot into that recording studio. I'm so grateful that my parents and my family, Austin, mom, dad, looked at me and said, you are good at this. This is what you're made to do. You will record this music. I just sat there and I was just like, guys, I don't think I can do this. And it was the moment that I realized something from my past had stayed with me for so long. I was sitting on a pew outside of a green room. I was 12 years old. I knew I had a gift in music, and I didn't really share it with a lot of people. I've been preparing for the possibility to make it onto the children's church worship team. Everyone in my friend group was auditioning. Sitting outside that room, I felt just so much going on in my head. The vocal coach looked at me. She said, Ashlyn, you're not good enough. You need a lot of work. You need a lot of training. And you're just not where you need to be right now, and you are not making the team. Like, it wasn't like, oh, you're young, you know, like it was just like, you're not good. I ran out that room to my mother, who was sitting there and like, what is going on? I walked outside to a swing set, and I sat there and held on to those chains as I swung back and forth and bawled my eyes out. It was the first time someone had really heard me sing. It was the first time I had ever been that open and vulnerable with someone. From that moment, I think I just shut off. During high school, I had a lot of responsibilities. Ashlyn and her love for music just was pushed to the side. This EP just means so much to me. It is a representation of all the things that I went through, and it's a collection of writings that just are so emotional and evoke so much feeling and remind me of what it is to throw everything on the shore, put a foot in the water, and say yes and walk forward unafraid, knowing that no matter what happens, He holds tomorrow. And I just hope that you find whatever it is you're looking for as you listen to this music. It means so much to me, and I know it will mean something to you. I don't feel worthy enough to be sitting here right now, literally saying, hey, an EP is coming soon. What is that? You can stream In the Water on all platforms that you enjoy streaming music on November 11th or November 10th at 11 p.m. Thank you guys so much for being such a great support system. I'm so excited!